The Devil's Chord is not one of my favourite episodes of Doctor Who, solely because the Beatles are massively underused. So today, me and SAMEEDEE decided to rewrite it, starting with the first two scenes. Enjoy, guys. Right, dudes. Hello. Today I'm playing with SAMEEDEE.
Yes, you are. Indeed.
Sorry for the lack of uploads. You know, the Google Drive turnaround for the holiday videos was fucking massive because I was left for season. And then I had an ear infection, which is just typical.
Pick up the ears. Look after your ears, guys.
Yeah. Yeah, don't dunk your head in the bath like I do. That's probably the reason why I had an ear infection.
But we do all love a bath. You know what I'm saying? I love a bath.
Yeah.
So, yeah,
Lovely. Bubbles.
that's it.
Anyway, so today, I don't know how many, it's going to be multiple parts,
Yeah,
as far
probably
as
like
I know.
3 or 4 parts, I'd imagine.
Yeah. Oh, it's like a classic Doctor Who serial, very fitting. So today we will be attempting to rewrite The Devil's Chord, because my biggest gripe with that episode is the Beatles are in it for about 4 seconds. They're not in it for very long, are they?
No, not at all. Russell was like, "Oh, it's going to be absolutely marvellous. The Beatles and Doctor
We are
Who."
doing a Beatles episode featuring no Beatles music,
Where
which
they all say about
just
5 words each. It's going to be so exciting. I cannot wait.
There's no references to the Beatles at all. It's not specifically about them. It is just, they are just there,
Russell, man, what a scam.
which is pathetic. So I thought we would amend that. I'm the Beatles idea guy. He's the writer guy. So
I'm the writer
I can
guy.
also write somewhat.
Yeah, JCTV the
right.
movie, bro. Don't do yourself disjustice.
Oh yeah, the
That sucks.
amazing masterpiece characters like the grumpy old gits. And,
brilliant. Well, step 1 to writing a script, Jack Collins. You've got to crack out one of these bad boys because there's no
I
way
have coffee on me.
that counts. There's no way you'll be able to
Okay.
succeed in one. I don't have a bottle opener or a can opener, so I have a USB stick which opens for me when I'm in times of need, which doesn't work actually.
She used the ring pull. There's a lot of it. There's literally a ring pull there.
Wait, what? Wait, how'd you do that? Wait, what ring? Wait, what? Am I being thick?
Wait, am I tripping? Is it like a different?
It's a different can.
That's literally got a ring pull.
Yeah, but I can't get under it. My nails are bad, so I have to use this.
Okay, I thought you were
this
trying to
screw.
like use that as a tin opener.
No, yeah. Every time I want a Monster Energy, I've got to get a fucking tin opener. Right, there we go. It's open. It's open. Right.
Right, we got it.
Okay,
I
so
don't need to do that. I have coffee. First step of the script writing is what? Just brainstorming.
So
I'm
I
guessing.
do. Every writer writes differently, so we can take the SAMEEDEE approach or the Russell T Davies approach. The Russell T Davies approach will take a lot less time, but the SAMEEDEE approach might give us a good story. Unlike Ruby's
Is your
mum.
approach
Quick-
similar to mine?
What's yours?
You know, you sort of. Well, like for the movie with the guy on the beach, for example.
Yeah.
That just came from an image. I mean, this is a Doctor Who episode, so we know what we're working from, so it's not the same. But then me and Royston were just like brainstorming ideas. Why is he sad? Because his mate's died. Why is this happening? Because this. You know, we sort of come up with ideas and and I'd sort of plot the story along visually. And so I'm guessing yours is quite similar because you said you do like scenes.
Okay, so this is 15 bullet points, right? I made
Yeah.
15 bullet points of scenes, plot points, dialogue, whatever, and I make those 15 bullet points. Each bullet point lasts 3 minutes, and that adds up to 45 minutes. And that
sounds
is how I
like
do
it makes sense.
Yeah, or like if, say, for example, one of them runs over and needs more development, that'll be 4 or 5 minutes, and then I can take a minute off another one
So,
here and there, or make the episode a bit longer. It's up to us. It's
either
in
way,
our hands. It's in our hands.
we
so-
just have to meld it and actually make it about the Beatles.
Well, that's it. You know a lot more about the Beatles than I do, so you should
I know
propose
too much
to me.
about them.
Yeah, you should propose to me what you think.
Well, I said this earlier off camera.
Mm-hmm.
So you brought up Paul is Dead, so I think
Paul
we
is
could
Dead.
either mine that
For
or why Carnival of Light has never been released. You know, is there like because you said obviously about the Shakespeare one and how
Yeah.
that's sort of a lost work,
shit,
or
or
why
like Agatha
Christie
Christie.
went
Yeah.
missing.
So I think that's a better idea, because I think if we were to do the Paul is dead one, a load of people would criticise it, being like, it's conspiracy theory, conspiracist, like we're some right-wing conspiracy theory type thing. It could, to be fair, we could take the other option and just laugh at everyone who thinks that way.
Like a specific line, like when I was thinking of all that earlier, I thought of like Mickey and the Doctor's exchange at the end of, I think, Christmas Invasion or Aliens of London or one of them. Like, oh, it's all a hoax.
Oh, right.
You know, like,
yeah.
There's a sort of alien Paul, and people in universe sort of just, that's what they came up with to sort of...
Okay. I can work with that.
I don't know. Whichever one we can mine the most sort of...
So if you had to pick between a lost Beatles album, Why Is It Lost, or one of the members is dead, which one would you rather do?
It's a lost Beatles avant-garde piece.
Sorry, mate. Avant-garde piece, everybody.
I don't like Revolution No. 9. I'm like, it's... Cause I probably wouldn't like Carnival of Light, but I think it's worth mining historical potential out of.
Makes sense.
Because why has it never been released?
Because a monster came along and was in a Doctor Who episode, and that's why. So...
Exactly.
Okay,
probably just because it's a bunch of noise where they're just, like, bashing different instruments.
I've got a dog, he's called Fred.
Called Fred. My dog is alive, he's not dead.
So, should we go for that one?
That's better than... Yeah, why not?
Okay, so...
That's probably better, to be honest.
So, let's say we do a cold open. So, I'll do the typing, but obviously you're going to be the main brain behind this. So, cold open. Should we have Monster doing something? Should we have Beatles doing something? Should we have Beatles encountering Monster? Or...
Probably the third one, yeah.
Well, actually, let's think quickly before we start thinking. What is the actual episode going to be about? Is it about a villain, or is it about something in the band? Do we keep Maestro? We could keep Maestro, but just make them do something different than just steal music.
I just had a brainwave.
Go for it, dog.
So you know, Mr. Ring-a-Ding came to life on film.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know how the fuck Maestro came to life. It was on a piano.
Yeah.
But obviously, I thought, obviously we're going to time skip it a bit, so we're on the Beatles sort of studio experimentation days. So what if they come out of, like, tape, if we are keeping Maestro, or, like, the villain?
Well, does Maestro come out of, like, music, like, quavers, whatever they're called? Like...
Came out of a piano, didn't they?
Yeah, but, oh no, the Maestro uses them as, like, weapons, because it goes around Ruby's legs, doesn't it? So... Okay, so yeah, we could have it.
I don't know shit about music theory.
Are we keeping Maestro? If we keep Maestro, are we keeping them as a god or as like one-off? I think we just make it like there's something in the band. Why would new Maestro, want the Beatles? Maybe they feed off of music, which they do, but instead of being a god of music, they just feed off of music. That's it. Like,
it's like The Wire, but instead of a TV, it comes out of like a record.
Yeah, exactly.
Tape
so when good music is being
The Wire,
played,
that episode's terrible.
When good music's being played, Maestro appears and wants to eat it all up. Essentially, Maestro gets defeated by deleting music. So, like, you know, if the Time Lord gets shot when they're regenerating and they die. If Maestro is mid-eating music and then they press the delete button, they die. So that's why the album goes. Something like that. Obviously, that's just an initial...
Or they rewind it. And
that could be cool. Yeah, rewind it. Or
just something about like recording technology.
Tape over it.
See, I'm actually thinking in terms of the Beatles themselves. I'm not just going, absolutely, fuck it. I'm just going to put it in 1963 Abbey Road with absolutely no historical knowledge whatsoever.
Yeah. Also, apparently I don't know much about music, but apparently, like, the chord that banishes Maestro is, like, a B flat or something, and it's, like...
It's not even Beatles related.
No, but also it's so common in every song that, like, Maestro would have been banished.
Yeah, it's just that fucking C chord or some shit. I'm not a theorist, I know about more like recording and sounds and shit. Yeah. You know the technical side of it. So that's why I
cold open
time skip, because
relatively the same. Do we keep Harbinger? I think we should keep Harbinger probably.
How does it?
It's like a piano teacher teaching Henry Harbinger, the little kid, like...
Oh! Or a flashback.
One of them's playing the piano on their own, Maestro appears and is like, I like your music, it's good, I'm going to keep an eye on you. And that's why Maestro's always focused on them, and that's why they'll come out and stuff like that. So, who could be...
I'm going to do a bit of...
Who could be that?
Right, I'm going to do a bit of historical research.
Yeah, research who played...
What was the first... Well, I know Paul was the Beatles song written on piano. You know the woman who played Andrea in that fucking episode of Sarah Jane was Paul McCartney's girlfriend back in the day.
No way.
Yeah, Jane Asher.
Fuck Andrea, she was a twat. Angel.
Yeah, I don't like her.
Dickhead.
I'm glad she died.
Paul playing twat, I've just put, I don't know why. Paul playing piano. Maestro comes out. I'll just put a quote.
Oh!
I like your music.
Here we go. He was like, when he was writing When I'm 64, when he was like 14, on the piano in his dad's living room. There we go, got a flashback, boys.
Brilliant.
Sorted.
So, Paul, did you say Paul?
Yeah.
14 playing, what song was it?
Writing When I'm 64, but obviously like make it sort of, I don't know, he's just playing the chords so they don't get copyrighted or something. But they wouldn't put that in the here. You know, like do.
Maestro.
I listened to the album like right before this. I was prepared. I did my homework.
Okay, Maestro is confronting. Maestro is intimidating. So Paul keeps playing scared. But
then they show the fact that they feed on music.
So Maestro starts eating the songs. Quavers and shit appear.
Quavers. I just had another idea.
Yeah.
On how the villain sort of shows up in the future, when the plot actually is.
Yeah.
So this is obviously after the Doctor and Ruby turn up. I think we keep the tape idea, like they sort of vanish from Paul in the fucking past, but then in the future, like 10 years, whatever it is, they sort of like ingratiate themselves with the band somehow.
Okay.
And then sort of like it's like a trickster plot. They sort of hide as like a secret member or whatever, you know.
I like it. Okay.
That's the beauty of like writing Doctor Who. There's so much you can mine from.
That's it. Like you couldn't write this shit in like any other series. Like Quavers appear and Maestro starts eating them.
You can do something really stupid and far-fetched, and someone out there will defend it.
Oh yeah. There's always there's people defending fucking the Battle of Razgorav Kolos.
So obviously they show up.
Yeah. So I put they Maestro comes out of piano. Just the same, I think. We don't need to overcomplicate it.
I'm thinking of like again. I'm thinking of Unicorn and the Wasp again. Something like the Beatles. What about them? You want to go see them? Oh yes, Doctor, mate. I've heard all their albums. Revolver, Sergeant Pepper. Do you want to go see them recording that? Ruby Babes. I don't know, something like that.
We'll do that.
Obviously, because we've time skipped it. Who the fuck Sorry, no, let me just rant a second. Who the fuck, if you're going back in time to see the Beatles, who the fuck's going to go, I know, I want to see them recording fucking Please Please Me?
Like, no, to be fair, if I were to see the Beatles, I'd want to see them play I've Got a Dog, He's Called Fred. You know, they should have, if they were still together and none of them were dead, they should have added that to their set list. That's what should have happened.
Just got John and George out of like retirement or whatever to play that song.
There should have been a cameo of them.
We've got two boys from Liverpool back in the day backstage, and we're going to sing a new little ditty, you know. This is John Lennon and George Addison. We're not dead. I've got a dog. He's called Fred.
Paul gets shouted at by his dad. Also, Paul's dad shout. Did he have a dad? Fact check.
Yeah, Jim.
Okay, Paul's
He
dad.
didn't have a mum. His mum died.
Doctor says he'll take them. This isn't actually writing it. This is just a breakdown, so we don't need to go into too much detail.
No. I'm keeping my lines though. The Beatles. What about them? You want to go see them, Ruby Babes? Oh my god, I love the Beatles.
If we were writing for Jodie, it'd be like, I love John Lennon. I played cards against him once. He was brilliant. Fuck off, Jodie, you twat.
I gave him the number of a certain woman who was producing a train show. in the 80s.
Oh, I just...
Guys,
She wanted
Jodie's
me.
responsible for Thomas the Tank Engine, everyone. She gave Ringo's number to Brit.
God,
That is canon.
time. Yeah, it's canon into the story. I mean, she'd probably take credit for it, wouldn't she?
Guys, lovely man Ringo. I gave his number to a nice southern woman from Britain. Which had a thing for trains.
Okay,
So that
so
mind you, that vicar, autistic.
I reckon we now go to the actual script writing for this first 10 minutes here.
Yes.
Because then otherwise
Good
this
idea
first video is
first.
just going to be talking about bullet points and shit. So,
Good
I will,
side.
what should we change the name? Because the Devil's Chord isn't actually relevant in this.
Should it be a reference? Should we be sly?
Yeah, call it something like.
Call it like Tomorrow Never Knows or some bullshit. I don't know.
For now, it's called Tomorrow Never Knows. Okay, Doctor Who season 1 episode 7. Tomorrow Never
I
Knows.
literally just listened to Revolver. That song title's fresh in my mind.
Justice is a revolver.
That's the catalyst to the plot. We've got the catalyst to the plot. Ruby's like, oh my god, I love the Beatles. Tomorrow Never Knows is my favourite song off Revolver.
Alright, and then we got the Chibnall gun where there's a gun and it never gets shot.
Or a gun and they just get terribly aimed at.
Yeah. Okay, right. Doctor Who, Season 1, Episode 7, Tomorrow Never Knows, written by SAMEEDEE and Jack Collins. Wide script, estimated duration, we don't know, we haven't written it yet. Finished draft.
Asterisks.
Yeah, asterisk. Paul's house,
Yeah.
living room? Where was his piano located in his house? Did he have a piano in his house, or I made that up?
Yeah, I got Wikipedia right here. Upright piano in the front room. There we go.
Okay, living room, night. Okay. Paul, 14. Paul, 14, playing piano in the living room. In the living room.
That's the one.
Pressing keys, playing notes.
Well,
Testing. He plays bad notes, gets angry with himself.
Yeah. Well, like that.
He's like, oh no, I don't like it. And then he plays a good one, and then Maestro's like, ta-da! Himself.
Here's Johnny. Well, not that. But.
Here's Jinx. He goes in one last time. Plays some banger notes that sound beautiful. He looks. He has a smile on his face. Looks down to a notepad and writes the notes.
Yeah, I don't know how to write songs.
All of a sudden,
The piano makes a sound.
yeah, there's a knocking in there. 2 knocks from inside. On Paul. Horrified.
What's going on, man?
He turns around to leave. Running out of... No, he turns around to leave. But then... Out of the piano... Climbs...
Here's Maestro.
Climbs Maestro. Okay. Right, first piece of
Are we
dialogue.
keeping the ta-da?
Yeah, okay. Paul cannot believe his eyes.
So I feel like here, like in this scene, the Maestro should just like vanish and then come back
Yeah, like spin around.
in the future when they record.
I like that.
But let's not keep it as they destroy every bit of music in the world.
Okay.
Like they're just specifically trying to meddle with the Beatles
Yeah, that's it. 'Cause
for whatever reason.
what I'm going for here is Maestro is getting a taste of Paul's music here and going, this is so good, I want more of this, and then goes future.
Yeah, something like that. Yeah. And obviously, because the whole thing, surely it would make this is just on about the real episode. Surely it would have made more sense if they were on about removing the Beatles from the world, like that movie Yesterday. If it wasn't terrible, like you know what happens to the world if you remove,
like destroying the world. Like if he does it like every week, like Like, come on.
Yeah, but it could have worked if they asked, like, what happens if you remove the Beatles themselves and their music from the world? Not destroy all music.
Exactly.
Think it through, Russell.
Twat. I actually like Russell. He's a good guy.
No, he's a good writer, but he's lost the source of it.
Yeah, just a tiny bit. Yeah.
The reality of all was abysmal.
Okay,
I did say I would do the voices, that's just not happening.
So what would Paul do now? 14-year-old Paul has come across Maestro.
I don't know.
Oh, would Maestro go Paul? Is it Paul? I think your name's Paul.
Or James, if that's his real first name.
Is it?
James Paul McCartney.
Is his real name James, really?
Yeah, James Paul McCartney. So maybe the Maestro says James Paul McCartney.
James?
That hurt my teeth.
So did he go by James? When did he start going by Paul?
He always went by Paul because his dad was James. But maybe they call him by his government name, like James Paul McCartney. I need to stop doing that. It's hurting my teeth.
Is that how you spell McCartney?
Yeah.
Paul. How do you know that?
How do you know my name? My full name?
It's the same. She's
menacingly.
Yeah.
He's just standing there menacingly.
Menacing. Paul. What's the word of like defensive, but not like. Like when you're scared or you feel exposed. Like.
Anxiously?
Anxious. I was quite anxious. Yeah, go for it. How do you know that? Maestro. Because I know everything.
So are they a god in this rewrite, or are they just
I don't think so.
I think my sum up is like a good idea, like The Wire, but feeds on music and sort of recorded energy.
Because I know everything. Now. Play that again. Yeah. Fuck off. Play that again. Paul is concerned. Not concerned. Paul is confused. Why?
I would be.
Why do they want me to play again? Paul. Why?
Why do you want me to play it again, you know?
Why do you want me to play again? Play again. I love how I've written the same thing twice. Once in his head, once out loud.
Yeah, well, we all do that sometimes, don't we?
Because it tastes so good.
Are we going to keep the weird sort of...
No, that is going straight away. I know exactly what I'm talking about. The fucking... Fucking, that was such a weird scene. I remember watching that with my mum being like, what are we watching? Like,
what is happening here? I think I watched it with Royston, to be fair.
Yeah.
He hated it.
Really?
Especially when they started singing at the end. It tastes so
good.
Maybe they like whip out some bread and eat the notes, so it's not sexual.
Bread? The fuck do you mean whip out some bread? With fucking quavers on toast. What do you mean? Rubbing it on the piano.
I don't know that. No, they like sandwich the music notes.
Oh, okay, I see what you mean.
Come out between bread and like scram it, so it's not like sexual, it's just funny.
Okay.
Camp.
How can music taste good?
Maybe like a Gilligan cut to like the Maestro just eating a music sandwich. Only in Doctor Who, man.
I'll show you.
No other show could get away with that. That's why my stupid ideas are coming out.
Okay, Maestro's like, play, I'll show you how I eat it. And Paul's like...
the music notes between...
How are you here?
How did my brain come up with that idea?
No, I like it.
Eating a sandwich of music notes.
Paul is completely taken aback and decides to give give
5.
in. Decides to 5. Decides to give in. He starts
Yeah, I
playing
would 5.
the same notes as before. What are they actually called? Music notes, I suppose.
Yeah.
Music notes start.
I'm not a music theorist. I just like listening to things because things sound good.
Maestro looks hungry.
I'm hungry. No.
No. Licking their lips.
Right.
Paul continues playing.
I should have like a how many times do I mention the idiot's lamp counter in the corner.
But that episode is so bad.
I am talking.
Maestro whips out 2 slices of bread.
They don't butter them or anything.
No.
It's just
From their
like
pocket.
basic villains just shoving music notes between bread. At least shove some mayonnaise on that. Bit Lurpak, but
A little bit, or like even like spit. Just a little bit of moisture.
just a little bit of lubrication. He says in the least dirty manner imaginable.
Less sexual, please. 2
This
slices of
video
bread
is
from their
for
pocket.
children. It's not. It's not.
Miss, I was about to say Missy then. Maestro. Well, Missy appears.
And then once they've eaten the sandwich, they just vanish into thin air.
Yeah.
I'm getting a bit ahead of myself. But
Actually succeeded. They then take a fat bite. I won't do all caps. All caps is a bit. They then take a fat bite out of the note sandwich.
no sandwich. I'd eat that.
Chewing once and swallowing whole.
Okay.
Grateful. That was the best sandwich I've ever eaten. I like your music. I like
your Maestro impression.
Yeah. I'm gonna. What did I write down? I'm gonna keep an eye on you. I'm gonna keep an eye on you. Terrified. What would you say? What would you say in this situation, Jack Collins? A big weird fucking god of music just popped out your piano and eaten your notes in a sandwich. Like, how would you actually react? You'd be like, go away.
I'd be fucking shocked.
Okay, so let's just make him like plead for them to go. Like, please.
Get out of my house.
Please.
I'll call the police. You know, normal person reaction.
Just get out of my house. I gave you what?
I'll call my dad. He's got a baseball bat in the attic, and not that.
Just leave me. It could be a thing. I'll call the police, and then Maestro's like, "Ooh, call the police." Maestro, Paul,
and then they just disappear.
I'll call the police.
Or fade out. I don't know. How does music vanish? The police.
The police. So scary. They break out into hysterics. Paul still terrified.
Now.
Yeah, they go to walk off. They climb back into the piano. Head still peering out the top. One final message for Paul. One final message for Paul.
For now.
Yeah. Yeah, and then the camera could like pan down to like the piano slowly, and you just hear like Maestro going like, and then.
Yeah. I like that. It's ominous.
Opening titles. Well done. We've done our cold open. Woo.
We've done the first scene.
Okay. Then we go to TARDIS. The Doctor.
So they're just like yapping in the TARDIS as they were.
Inside the TARDIS.
So keep this sort of pattern for their interaction.
Yeah. The Doctor keeps the Doctor pressing The Doctor is fucking hell. Form a sentence. The Doctor is pressing buttons on the console.
So, and then he says...
They are mid-conversation.
Says the Beatles. Just...
Okay.
Like maybe
the Doctor
they...
or Ruby? Doctor.
Maybe they talk the Doctor, because maybe it's like the start of Tooth and Claw, where they're on about like the 70s or whatever.
Oh.
The
Beatles.
The Beatles. And Ruby's like, what about them? Do you want to go see them?
Then what? Well, the Doctor's asking Ruby to see them.
Do you want to go and see them?
Oh, do you want to go and see them? And then Ruby's a fan.
Yeah, and then she just goes, oh yeah, I love the Beatles, Revolver and Sgt. Pepper's. And...
Okay. Ruby's face starts to glow.
And then the Doctor's like, let's go to 1966 or 7. Could be 7. Early 67.
Yeah. Okay. Alright, okay, so what is...
Oh my god, I love the Beatles, Sgt. Pepper's. And then,
yeah, you gotta... If I don't know the albums, you gotta feed them to me.
Sgt. Pepper's, Revolver.
Is that like that, or
yeah,
actually the words?
Just SGT, Peppers, comma, Revolver, they're all bangers, or something like that. Just keep it in that sort of...
What's one more?
Rubber Soul, if we're doing like mid.
Is that soul like that, or
as
soul
in
like
soul
that?
as in the type of music and what you have inside you, not shoe soul.
What, like that?
Yeah.
Yeah, that.
Yeah. They're all bangers.
There. Oh, well then, babes.
I like that.
1967 is calling us.
And then they go get dressed up as a bunch of hippies and stuff because the suits are a bit antiquated by then.
Yeah.
But we're dressed like this, just
Dressed like this. Can't go out dressed like this. Oh fuck. Oh,
and then just keep the scene where they run into the wardrobe.
Yeah.
Bloody Google Docs.
Oh
Fucking
well.
sketch.
Ruby Sunday. This is where the fun begins. He holds out his hand for her to grab. She takes it, and they go running into one of the doors of the TARDIS. The camera pans upwards.
Just keep that as it is, but more or less.
On top.
Yeah.
Ruby says, "Hell yeah!"
Yeah. I think that's all we got.
Yeah.
That's like as far as we got one.
Pretty much, yeah. So
I think this part they're going to
to
leave
be
there.
continued.
Right. That was fun. I enjoyed that. We're obviously
That's
not
good.
done. It's doing multiple parts.
Way more to come. Way more to come.
Yeah. So I've been Jack Collins. He's been SAMEEDEE. And
I have indeed.
And-
I have indeed.
hell yeah. And Q-Dugga-Doo.
Q-Dugga-Doo.